Okay, this is going to be our video 2 of 2, quick reference in the field. I was going to go ahead and do just starting the schedule, but it's so quick to go ahead and go through the whole process and this one we're just going to go through the process. So we're going to make this quick. Okay, so we're going our FSM account. Okay, here we go. We have this guy here. His name's Daffy Duck. Lives on Cartoon Lane. Category controllers. He needs an advanced schedule made. Okay. Let's get this going for Daffy Duck. We're on the property. We finished them up. We know we have everything fresh in our head. We're going to go into our Google Drive. Going to shared with me. Shared with everybody. Going to clients. New folder. Folder's last name. The folder's name is their last name. Unless we don't know it, then it's the address. This guy's last name is Duck. Okay. Done with this. I don't really need FSM open. I'm going to my Google Drive. Daffy Duck has a 6-zone system. I'm going to shared with me, shared with everybody. Base schedules. I'm going to grab a 6-zone base schedule. I'm going to open up my 6-zone base schedule. First thing we're going to do is we're going to rename this thing before we do anything at all. To rename it, we're going to hit Save As. We're going to browse where we're going to go ahead and save this. And all Excel schedules, go ahead and go into here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to change this guy's file name. And we said we're going to go ahead and change everything to all the water schedules are going to be named after their address. So this is going to be 1, 2. We remember their address. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. All caps. Cartoon Lane. We said we're going to put water schedule on the end of all the file names there. Okay, we're going to save this guy. It's creating us a new folder. Confirm up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water Cartoon Lane water schedule. We did it. Okay. Let's go ahead and this is the only place we have to type. Cartoon Lane. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last number of the address is going to be a 4. Zip code. Daffy Duck lives in Helotes, so his zip code is 78023. Helotes. Daffy Duck has non-drip zones. He also has drip zones. Daffy Duck wants to know his water costs. This is an enhanced schedule. Standard residential water and sewer. So it's residential water and sewer. Meters in cubic feet, like most of them. We said we're going to do no on this until we learn otherwise. And Daffy Duck doesn't need any special purpose start times. The ground is fairly flat, so the number of start times is going to go ahead and be 2. We're building this water schedule for when we're not in restrictions, so the number of days is going to be 2. Again, the number of start times for drip is going to be 2. And even though, if you recollect, I said enter 2 here, this needs to say enter 3. I'm going to have Aria fix that so there's no confusion. Daffy Duck has got the standard 5/8 meter size. Right now, I said everybody, we're going to use inside city of limits. Daffy Duck has 3 people in his household. No, Daffy Duck has 4 people in his household. He's got Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Elmer Fudd, and then the big chicken. Okay, he's got a fairly big house, lots of roof, lots of space, so he's a tier 1, tier 2, 3. This perspective is going to be facing the front of the property. Like I said, I think I picked this as it was a 6-zone schedule, so we're going to give him a little bit of a high adjustment factor. Already we're reading what his water bill is going to be before we enter in the sprinkler system stuff. This is a standard house, just like you're normally going to see. So sprays, turf, KC, front, right. That's all we need. Cubic feet on this guy was 2.0. It's turf, or it's full sun. Zone 2. It's going to go ahead and be drip emitters. He's got some beds in the front yard. Normal shrubs, so a 0.5 coefficient. This is going to be front, right, door. It's a very small zone, only 7 gallons a minute, so that's 1 cubic foot. Took that at the meter. He's also full sun. We're moving around to the side yard now. Those are also sprays. It's turf. Only selection is 0.6. Location is going to be right side. Most of you can visualize the system. We see them all the time. This is going to be part sun. It's on the side of the house. It's not a huge zone, but I got 1.4 on my thing. We're starting to move to the backyard. He's got separate beds in the backyard. Again, those are going to be drip emitters. Those are beds. He's got nothing fancy going on. Regular shrubs. So he's got 0.5. This is back. Patio. Another small zone, drip emitters, 0.8 gallons, 0.8 cubic feet per minute. That's less than 7 gallons a minute. And he's in full sun back here. Zone 5. It's going to be rotators. He's got the MPRs in the backyard. It's covering turf. Turf is only 0.6. His location is going to be back. We're going to go ahead and we're going to say this is farthest from house for our additional location. Okay. Took cubic feet on that. It's pushing 1.3. He's also full sun. Zone 6 is also going to go ahead and be rotators. Area, it's going to be turf. 0.6. He's back. I'm going to add a little bit more detail on this guy. He's running about the same amount of GPMs as his other rotator zone in the backyard. He's also full sun. I'm going to go over to my print schedule because it's easy to read here. I'm going to go into my BSI. I'm going to make sure I have no zeros right here. I have no zeros. That means I didn't screw up. I'm going to go back into my irrigation schedule document. I'm going to go into File. I'm going to save this, even though we know it auto saves. Then I'm going to go ahead and go to print. I'm going to make sure I got legal landscape selected, and then I'm going to hit print. I'm going to wait 90 seconds. I'll be back in 90 seconds. Okay, 90 seconds is up. I want to make sure I have the right printer selected. Since I'm not printing, this is just going to be emailed out. I'm doing save to PDF. I hit the button. Go ahead and print the PDF. It's asking me where do you want me to put you? I want you to go to customer schedules, and I want to hit done. I'm now done with Excel. For the moment, I'm also done with my work drive. Okay, everything's closed. I go into my files. I got my shortcut here for my customer schedules. I can't really see what's going on here, so I'm going to change the way I view my tabs. We'll have to figure out a way where we can see those a little bit better, but here we go. We've pulled it up the right one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cartoon lane. We got to make sure that we put a copy of this in the Google Drive for the office. It's not giving me a shortcut here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go straight through to my drive. I'm going to navigate to this customer. It's not the right folder. We don't want to go into shared office. Go back. Got to go into shared with me. Share with everybody. Got to go into clients. This guy's name is Daffy Duck. His last name is Duck. If we did it right, we did it. Got them on all caps. There's Duck. Select. Save. I just put the PDF in the folder for the office or for future reference or for another technician. Save us. No. Okay. That's all good. Close out everything. Go into our FSM. Go into the work order that we're working on. I get Daffy Duck. I select his name. I select his email. Daffy Duck made me a little bit nervous. I got the feeling that he might not go ahead and leave me a review. So what I'm going to do is but I've got to send out his water schedule. It was on my work order. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go grab that. So I talked to you about having to pay for the canned responses. Okay, it's not letting me do it. I've got to finish setting this phone up for it. I'll take care of that. But to finish the tutorial, I'm not redoing this video. To finish this tutorial, I would have grabbed my canned response. I would have pushed on the button right here. I would have pasted it in my document. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give Daffy Duck his subject line. And then also, once I auto-pasted here, it would have said Mr. and Mrs. I would have had to go ahead and typed in Duck. And then the final thing I would have had to have done is I would have had to attach the file, attach his watering schedule. So he's got me down here for Bunny. It's not Bunny. Let's just go to clients. It's going to be faster to get there. I don't like that view format. Let's go find Duck. There's Duck. We're going to select that guy. So you got to remember from the other videos, all your canned responses would be here. I talked about paying for the app. I'll take care of it on this account. If it comes up on yours, just pay for the app. And then I'm going to hit send. And close everything out. My internet's running slow tonight. Okay, it's in the outbox. So anyway, sometimes it takes a while for email to go ahead and move. There he goes. Well, that's queued. There it goes. It went. So this is what your customer just went ahead and got. Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so. This was all would have been written right here, as you saw from the other videos. There's their water schedule. This would have been a straight water schedule, not asking for a review. And that's it. That's done. And that was a 6-zone system. I don't know. I'm closing everything. Just closing everything out here. That's it. And I'm going to keep this video short because this is going to be a quick reference for you guys in the field if you go ahead and you hit a stumbling block. And then you can look at when we upload this to YouTube, you can look at the amount of time that it took to go ahead and do the 6-zone schedule from beginning to end. You know, I have a feeling it really wasn't going to be that long. How much we're going to be charging for these, I don't know yet. But right now, I want to get as many out as possible. so we can go ahead and we can start getting some feedback. We can find out really what they're worth. Okay, like I said, I want this video to be short, so it's a quick reference. Have a nice night.